Hey, welcome back to the channel. Windows 11 has brought a sleek modern interface to millions of users, but beneath its polished exterior lurk several frustrating quirks that can disrupt productivity and test your patience. From intrusive ads popping up in unexpected places to overwhelming notifications that demand constant attention, not to mention the rigid taskbar limitations that restrict customization and menus that force unnecessary extra clicks for simple tasks. These annoyances can quickly turn a seamless experience into a daily grind. In today's video, we'll dive into these top pain points and provide straightforward fixes to reclaim control over your operating system, helping you enjoy Windows 11 without the headaches. Windows 11 is supposed to start up faster, but sometimes it seems like it's taking longer. This frustrating slowdown is often caused by unnecessary apps launching automatically in the background, hogging precious system resources right from the start. But fear not. There's a simple yet effective way to reclaim your computer's speed and efficiency by disabling those pesky startup apps. To remedy this, go to Settings and then click Apps. Review the list and switch off the apps you don't want to launch at startup. The Windows 11 desktop should load faster the next time you reboot. In Windows 11, one feature has quickly risen to infamy among users seeking a clean and distraction-free interface: the search highlights. Nestled in the taskbar's search box, this dynamic element cycles through eye-catching icons, graphics, and snippets highlighting trending news, holidays, or global events, ranging from innocuous doodle-like illustrations for anniversaries to more contentious displays like political logos or election-themed badges. While intended to keep users informed and engaged with the world, many find these unsolicited injections, especially the politically charged ones, to be an annoying intrusion that transforms a simple search tool into an unsolicited billboard. No thanks. Here's how you can remove this vexing feature. Press Win+I to open Settings. Go to Privacy and Security and then Search Permissions, or search for Search Permissions in the Settings search bar. Scroll down to the More Settings section. Toggle off Show Search Highlights. This disables all dynamic content in the search bar and Start menu search, including flags, tips, or promotions. Close the Control Panel window and then click the search box again. Now, after disabling search highlights, all that nonsense should be gone. Good riddance. Oh hey, please check out the affiliate links in the description. They help keep our channel alive. I really appreciate it. Next, let's talk about the relentless intrusive ads, notifications, and pop-ups that disrupt our daily workflow. These elements often feel like unwelcome guests in your digital home, bombarding you with promotions for games, news, or upgrades when you're trying to focus. While Microsoft defends them as helpful suggestions, many see them as a step too far in monetizing the user experience. No thanks. So here's how you can put an end to it. Go to Settings and click System. Next, click Notifications. Toggle off all notifications or just for specific apps. Next, expand Additional Settings and uncheck the boxes for tips, suggestions, and promotions. Now, while still in Settings, go to Privacy and Security. Click on Recommendations and Offers. Switch all of these settings from on to off. There you go. Now your Windows workspace will be less distracting. Now let's talk about the so-called new and improved Windows 11 right-click menu. Have you ever right-clicked on a file or in a directory only to be greeted by a sleek but frustratingly limited context menu that hides half the options you actually need? The infamous Show More Options feature. A design choice Microsoft introduced to modernize the interface, but one that has left countless users grumbling about the extra click required to access what they need. This two-tiered menu system is just an unnecessary hurdle, turning quick tasks into daily annoyances that make you long for the straightforward days of Windows 10. No thanks. So here's how you can put an end to it. Now, a word of caution before proceeding. To restore the classic context menu, we have to edit the Windows registry. If that's not something you're comfortable doing, then just skip ahead to the next section. Step 1. Go to the command line and open regedit. Step 2. Navigate to hkeycurrentuser \software \classes \clsid. Step 3. Right-click CLSID, select New, and then select Key and name the key as it's shown on the screen. It's also in the description below. Step 4. Right-click the new key, and then select New and select Key again. This time, name the key inprocserver32. Step 6. Double-click the default value under inprocserver32 and confirm the value is blank, and click OK. Step 7. Close the registry editor and open Task Manager. Click the Processes tab and then select Windows Explorer. Right-click it and select Restart. Your screen may flash momentarily. Now go back to Windows Explorer and right-click on a file or directory and boom! The classic right-click menu is back. Now let's talk about OneDrive. It's obvious with Windows 11 that Microsoft is forcing OneDrive on you right from the start. I find it really annoying, especially since I don't even use the feature. Here's how you can disable autosync. Right-click the OneDrive icon in the taskbar and click Settings. Click Manage Backup. Turn off any folders being backed up. However, to go a step further and completely remove OneDrive, just go to Settings and select Apps. Under Installed Apps, right-click on OneDrive and select Uninstall. Follow the remaining prompts to uninstall OneDrive, and a few moments later, OneDrive is gone. While I'm here, I'm going to uninstall Microsoft Teams too. Who needs team collaboration software on a home computer? Now we come to one of my biggest gripes about Windows 11. The installation forces you to use an email address and PIN number instead of a local user account. This feature, which Microsoft has been pushing aggressively since Windows 11's launch and continues to enforce in 2025 by patching popular workarounds, prioritizes seamless integration with Microsoft's cloud services and enhanced security measures like Windows Hello. However, for many users like me, it feels more like an invasive tactic to collect data and force you into the Microsoft ecosystem, stripping away the freedom of an offline, anonymous setup that was once a staple in previous Windows versions. No thanks. So here's how you can revert Windows 11 back to a local user account and password. Open up Accounts in the Control panel. Under Account Settings, click Sign In with a local account instead. You will be prompted to enter your PIN number first. Next, enter the username and password you want to log in with instead of your email address. As you can see, your local account is now being used to log in. However, you are still prompted for the security PIN. I don't like this option either, so I'm going to turn that off by going back to Accounts and then clicking on Sign In Options. Under the Windows Hello section, click the Setup button. Enter your password and then click the Remove button and then click Remove again. Now enter your password again. At this point, Windows 11 will allow you to log in with only your local username and password. Are you tired of Microsoft's Edge browser tracking your every move and being bombarded by ads? The first thing I do on a new Windows 11 computer is to install the Brave web browser. Brave blocks ads, trackers, and fingerprinting right out of the box without any extra plugins. Plus, it's built on Chromium, so it feels familiar but without the bloat. Installing is easy. Head to brave.com, download and then run the Windows installer. It literally installs in seconds. Next, click Set Brave as Default Browser. You can also manually set it as the default in the Windows settings. Switch to Brave for ultimate privacy. Finally, we come to my biggest pet peeve with Windows 11, the horrendous Start menu and limited taskbar. Seriously, how did they think this would be helpful to home or office users? Microsoft has tried to reinvent the Start menu with every version of Windows since the horrible Windows 8 Metro interface. And they did it again with Windows 11. Why are they trying so hard to look like an Apple Mac? Like many Windows users, I found myself increasingly frustrated with the Windows 11 Start menu. How did they ever think this was a useful Start menu? Fortunately, Start 11 by Stardock software allows you to take complete control over the Windows Start menu and taskbar. Start 11 offers multiple different menu styles for both Windows 10 and 11, allowing you to personalize your Start menu experience completely. You can even kick it old school with the Windows 7 style Start menu. One feature I particularly appreciate is the ability to pin documents and folders directly to the taskbar without awkward workarounds. And you can also adjust icon sizes to improve clarity and accessibility. Another cool feature of Start 11 is that it can be installed on both Windows 10 and Windows 11. To get started, just download the free trial. Honestly, the price is very reasonable and the license allows you to install it on 5 computers. The installation goes pretty quickly. It will be over before you even realize it. You will be prompted to reboot after the installation completes. To activate your license, just enter the license number and the email address you used to sign up. After activating the license, you can control the various options, starting with switching the Start menu and taskbar back to the left side instead of in the middle. Obviously, you can change it back later if you want. Next, you can choose the appearance of the Start menu. I'm rocking the Windows 7 Start menu on my PC. Be sure to step through the various options available. You really have full control. But the best part is you can just use the defaults if you prefer. Stardock software is very proactive with updates and enhancements. It will automatically notify you when a new update is available. I have been using Stardock's Start menu since Windows 8. It really is the best Windows Start menu replacement. If you decide to buy it, please use the affiliate link in the description. I really appreciate your support. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next tech review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.